Hello दोस्तों, let us explore our today's topic, importance of carbon in the study of organic chemistry. We start with the example of matchsticks which are made up of wood. The main component of wood is carbon and wood is an organic compound. But on combustion of wood, carbon dioxide gas is formed. So carbon dioxide gas is an inorganic compound. Wood made of carbon is an organic compound, while carbon dioxide, again made up of carbon, is an inorganic compound. So for that, we need to understand how the term organic chemistry was coined. The term organic chemistry was coined by Swedish scientist named Berzelius. He referred to organic compounds as compounds derived from living matter like plants and animals. In 18th century, scientists began to extract medicinal chemicals from various plants like salicylic acid, morphine, etc. In those days, the Romans used urea from human urine in dyes to bind color to the clothes. Example, the blue color of the jeans was due to the dyes which had urea in them. Thus, both urea, which comes from mammal urine, and plants, which give medicinal chemicals, are both living matter. The compounds derived from these living matters, like plants and animals, were classified as organic compounds. It was believed that organic compounds should always be derived from living sources like plants and animals. But a German scientist named Wöhler, for the first time, produced urea from a chemical which is inorganic in nature named as ammonium cyanate. Its chemical formula is NH4OCl. This was the first time in history where an organic compound urea was formed from an inorganic compound ammonium cyanate. Thus, today we do not comprise organic chemistry only from the living beings. The organic compounds today are comprised both from living things as well as non-living things. Today, we classify organic compounds as compounds having carbon bonded to hydrogen atoms. Now, carbon is central to the study of organic compounds because of its property of catenation. Carbon can form long chains with hydrogen atom also it can combine to form new and new compounds. So many of the compounds in our world are organic in nature because they have long chains of carbon with hydrogens attached to them. Other than the hydrogen, we have other elements also with which carbon generally forms bonds like nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, sulfur, and so on. So let us study the main hero of this organic chemistry, which is carbon atom. The atomic number of carbon is 6. It has 4 valency electrons in its outermost orbit. Its electronic configuration is something like this. So suppose this is a carbon atom. It has a positively charged nucleus at the center. In the first shell, which is the K shell, there are 2 electrons. In the second shell, which is the L shell, it has 4 electrons. Carbon atom is relatively a small atom. It has only 2 shells, the K shell and the L shell. Now, Because it has 4 electrons in its valency shell, carbon would like to gain 4 electrons to complete its octet.